You might have traded your dream life for 2,000 hours of scrolling. And no, that's not just some crazy exaggeration. Think about it. The global average for social media use is already over 2 hours and 20 minutes a day. That's over 900 hours a year you're giving away. But we all know, for many of us, that number is very low. When you throw in everything else on your phone, it's easy for that to creep up to 4, 5, or even 6 hours a day. That's where you get to 2,000 hours. That's enough time to earn a master's degree. It's enough time to get fluent in a language. It's more than enough time to write a book, launch a business, or get into the best shape of your life. And you're giving it all away. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to start taking those hours back. For years, my excuse was always the same. I don't have time. I didn't have time to start this channel. I didn't have time to finish that book I started writing. I was too busy, too tired from work, just too drained. But the truth? I wasn't out of time. I was just giving it all away to my phone. My day started and ended with that familiar blue light glow. I'd wake up, and before my feet even hit the floor, I was already checking notifications, letting this wave of emails, headlines, and other people's perfect lives wash over me. Then at night, I'd fall down some rabbit hole of endless scrolling, telling myself just one more video, until my eyes were burning and my brain felt numb. I was basically binge eating junk food for my mind, and it always left me feeling anxious, insecure, and totally distracted. I was physically there with my family, but my mind was somewhere else entirely. I was just an interruption in my own life, waiting for that next little dopamine hit from a notification. This wasn't just a bad habit. It was sending ripples through my entire life, pushing my own dreams further and further away. The real turning point for me, it was when I actually did the math. I checked my phone's screen time tracker and honestly, I felt sick. 4 hours a day. That added up to 1,460 hours a year. I'd been complaining about not having 30 minutes to exercise, yet I was basically working a part-time job for a digital slot machine designed to keep me hooked. That was my wake-up call. I realized I had a choice. I could either be a passive consumer or an active creator in my own life, and you can make that same choice. It really starts with 3 simple steps. First, you have to figure out your cost. You can't change what you don't measure. For 1 week, just track your screen time. No judgment, just get the number. At the end of the week, multiply your daily average by 365. That number is how much of your life you're giving away every year. That number is your fuel. Second, you've got to define your dream. What's that thing you always say you'd do if only you had the time? Learn guitar? Start that side hustle? Spend real undistracted time with your kids? Get really specific and write it down. This isn't just some wish. This is the project you're going to fund with your reclaimed time. This is your new investment. And third, you have to replace scrolling with building. You can't just get rid of a habit. You have to replace it. The second you feel that urge to scroll, put that energy into your dream. If you want to learn to code, open a coding app instead of Instagram. If you want to get fit, do 5 minutes of exercise instead of opening TikTok. The goal is to make your default action something that creates, not just consumes. When I started swapping my scrolling time for building time, everything changed. In just the first few months, I finished the proposal for that book I'd been putting off. I started recording and editing videos for this very channel. My focus got sharper, my anxiety went down, and for the first time in a long time, I felt like I was actually in control. So now, I want you to picture this. Imagine it's 1 year from today. You took back those hours. Did you build that business? Are you speaking that new language? Do you finally have that skill you always dreamed of? You absolutely can. That other life, it's sitting right there, waiting for you. It's a direct trade for the time you spend staring at a screen that leaves you feeling empty. This isn't about becoming anti-technology or ditching your phone in the woods. It's about intentionality. It's about finally seeing your phone for what it is. A tool. A tool you can either use to build your dream life, or a tool that algorithms will use to steal it from you. Your dream life is waiting, and the time to build it, it's already in your hands, literally. Every single day, you get to choose. Are you going to spend your hours building their platform, or are you going to spend them building your reality? The only real question is, what are you willing to trade your scroll time for? Let me know in the comments what you plan to build with your next 2,000 hours.